Hello watchers, and today I've got, finally, it is now the 2nd of October, this has only just arrived this morning, the Artsnacks Inktober Collection. I kind of know what's in the box because this has taken like forever to get here. I mean, it's been to Japan. As you can see from the overlay, and it's sort of I don't want to say bittersweet, but it's sort of just, I mean, when I ordered this I was so excited for Inktober, and it was going to be my first Inktober, but I've sort of had the wind knocked out of my sails with the whole Inktober thing, mainly because the 2 hours that I allocate to myself a day for Inktober to film and edit and also obviously produce some inky wonderfulness has now had to be reassigned to a design project that I'm working on, which is good. It's an architecture project, so you know that's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. So it's good in that respect. So that was sort of like the first knock on the head. And then the second one was the delay in the box, because I wanted to start like 5 days earlier so I could get ahead on myself. Then the third thing was the whole controversy around Inktober this year. Now, my sort of opinion and inclination on this is it's about Inktober and not the guy who made it, because the guy who made it, I didn't even know who it was until all of this sort of controversy kicked off. Like I said, I'm completely new to Inktober this year. But my feeling on it is that this should have been kept sort of between them and lawyers or whoever they're using until things were said and done, rather than making a circus out of it all before anyone. I mean, I can understand the chat being upset, but it's just, it brought it into the public realm far too early for my opinion, and you know, you needed to let it sort of have its day in court and sort of before the public realm gets involved, because to me it's like they're using the public realm to both promote each other's stuff, and it's like trending and it's a huge thing within the art community, and it's just, I don't know, I feel a bit sort of used as a marketing tool for the whole thing. So that's sort of my opinion. It should have stayed out of the limelight until the sort of had a day in court and they came to some sort of arrangement. And that way I would have felt happier saying, yeah, this guy messed up, if he indeed did. And yeah, that's my little ramble on the whole thing. But going on about supporting Inktober, I'm more supporting Artsnacks, because if you've watched any of my videos before, you'd know that I do Artsnacks Plus videos pretty much every month since April time. So I'm on Team Artsnacks, and I purchased this for my own money months ago, so it's, you know, I want to use the items that are inside. It's just not going to be for Inktober this year. So anyway, enough of my rambling and my 2 cents, which I'm sure's all delighted you not. Let's get it open. I think it's a slightly wider box to the normal boxes they give. Oy. Ooh. Let's get the bits out and get rid of the box. So first thing, I have to open this thing up. Now I haven't had a pencil case in years. I just usually put things in drawers and whatnot, but this is a tiny one, but it's got 2 zips, I believe. Nice red lining, but it does open up really well, so you can grab stuff quite easily. But I like the embroidered, trademarked Inktober. That's quite nice. I quite like that. Now, the only thing, I mean, I've seen it other people's boxes. I couldn't resist waiting so long for this box to come. And I saw that it was a surface that was only this big, which is actually smaller than the sketchbook. Which I was a little bit disappointed. I wanted like the 8x9 sort of pad, if that's what it is. Because my idea was you do all your 31 drawings in here, but then any that you want to take further and do a bigger piece on, you do with the other surface. But the fact that this surface is smaller sort of takes that idea away. So that's sort of, I think, my only gripe with the box. Legion papers, so 15 sheets, 250 GSM, so nice and thick. It's cotton paper. With soft texture finish, it's ideal surface for graphite, pastel, colour pencils and charcoal. And it's a slightly off-white colour, as you can hopefully see. This is white and then this is the off-white. No, I mean, it's nice paper, just wish it was bigger. And then we've got the sketchbook, so let's get rid of this lovely plastic, not or cellophane or cling film, whatever it is. Now this is obviously a Inktober exclusive, obviously with a pencil case as well. This is Plumchester's, Artsnacks' own brand Plumchester, which I believe now they've started doing pens as well, that we've got in a couple of other boxes. But this one is different to any other one because it's got an illustration all the way around it. Limited edition square sketchbook, 48 blank pages, 160 GSM, 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Plumchester limited edition squares thing. So the design is quite cool. I'm guessing the design is thingamybobs, the inventors. Jake Parker's own design. The paper inside is super smooth. This is nice paper. We always get those weird pages in the front. And we've got a yellow ribbon in the middle. But I like the yellow. That's quite a nice contrast. But this is super duper smooth paper. This is Ken paper I like. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's nice. We've got a weird page at the back as well. Yeah. That's a nice book. A nice sketchbook indeedy. So let's open up what's in the pouch. Share your unboxing with us at Artsnacks. Wait. No ink. That's because it's come out. Alright, so we've got, of course, an Artsnacks sticker, which I've never had before. We've got Liquitex acrylic ink carbon black, which, if anyone knows or has been watching any of my videos, they know that Liquitex ink is indeed my favourite. So it's always nice to have some. I'm actually starting to run out of my other one, I think, so it's nice to have that. Then we have got a Copic, as in Copic markers, water-based pigment ink, Copic proof, genuine nylon brush, brush diameter 3.1 length. Okay. See, the only Copics I'm aware of is the very expensive markers. So, oh, it's an actual like really soft brush. So it feels like an actual brush. That'd be nice to work with, hopefully. Then we've got a Posca PC1M. I'm not going to open this up because I've got quite a few of these, so that can be in my stash for later. And we have got a teeny, oh, so small, teeny tiny brush. This is a King Art Original Gold 18/0. I'm not sure what that means in the sizing, but I'm guessing it means less than 1 and only 18. There is a hair that's slightly out of brush, but okay. Then we've got an Airheads Cherry, which I've never had. And then we have got some Marble Aqua acrylic, aqua ink. And then this seems to be the reddish, warmish tones. So I've got red, orange, and yellow. Ultra brilliant pigmented watercolor ink, water-based, naturally transparent, with high light fastness. Even when dried, can be dissolved completely with water. Okay. Okay. So I've got sunshine yellow, carmine red, and orange. Now, Mabu is a brand that we don't get in the UK very much, and to be honest with you, I'm not upset about, because I'm not a huge fan of any of their stuff that they've sent in the Artsnacks boxes so far, but maybe this ink might change my mind. So we'll have a little play with these. Then we've got our 31 drawing thing that I will not be doing, and then obviously the menu of what we've got in the box and how much things cost according to them. And then we've also got a free ink class with Jake Parker for $30, and then the code's on the back of here. This is a chunky piece of card. Oh, it's like the Moo, where it's got a red inlay around the side. Okay, I know what I mean. Okay, so let's just go over prices quite quickly, because I know when they did the water collection box, for me being in the UK, we could get hold of the brands they use and things a lot cheaper than what they could apparently. So I think the watercolor box was way overpriced, but this one, I've already worked it out, it's actually quite good. I've got it on my little sheet here. Okay, so I paid £65.80 here in the UK, because that's how the exchange rate worked, etc. A little bit was that was I to pay a fee with my bank, it was only like £1.10, I think. So the pencil case that they've got is 13. Is it 13? Yeah, 13.25 cents. So obviously we can't get this in the UK, and there is nowhere else you can buy it. It is an Artsnacks exclusive. So the exchange rate for that is £10 and 2p. The cotton paper, they had it as $12.55. But we can get it at £8.70 at Jackson's. The plum chester again is an Artsnacks exclusive, and they have it as $24, which equates to £18.15 in the UK. The Liquitex ink they have it as $7.99, but here in the UK, they're £4.40 at Jackson's. Anytime I buy anything from Jackson's, I always put a couple of the inks in to sort of like try and round it up to the nearest sort of round number. Then the graphics inks, they have these down as $9.99. And as I said, Merbu is not a brand we can easily get in the UK. And I could only find these for £11.99 on Amazon for a set of 3. So they're not cheap, but I think that's purely because they're extremely rare in the UK. The Posca White, they have it as $3.99. Here in the UK we get it £2.68 from Jackson's again. The Copic pen, they have it at $7.49, but I could only find it for £7.39 because it's another thing to get difficult to get hold of in the UK. The paintbrush, they have it as $7.99. Again, you can't get this brand King Art in the UK, so that equates to £6.04. And then of course the ink lesson, they've priced it as $30, which I've just equated to being £22.69. So all that total in the UK comes to, what does it come to? Well, their prices comes to £91.11. That's how much Artsnacks cost for these things. But when I've tried buying all these things individually, I've managed to get it for £92.06. So they got it cheaper than what I could, which I think is the first time for one of these unboxings. So because I paid £65.80, that's saving me £26.26. So even though I'm now not doing Inktober, I'm happy that I've saved money. So this was very much worth the money. As I said earlier, the only thing I'm a little disappointed about the box is that the other surface should have been bigger than the sketchbook, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, for what Inktober is, I think this is a great little collection, especially if nobody's done it before and they don't have any of these supplies. I mean, the only supply I have is the Posca and the Liquitex, but I think that's a staple in anybody's sort of repertoire. Either they won't, maybe not Liquitex ink, but they'll definitely have just some genuine black ink. But I can understand they need to put a black ink in the Inktober box. It would be wrong if they didn't. So yeah. Do I want to? Yeah, okay. I'm going to swatch just quickly some of these inks because I'm curious to see what these look like and also what this pen feels like. So let me just put it to this side so I'm on camera for once. Oh wow, it really is like a brush. So you can get super fine lines and really thick ones with this. This is nice. I quite like using this. I think it would annoy me though, because I do like crisp, sharp lines. But if I'm going for something more textured, then I'll definitely use this one. We don't need to do the Liquitex or the Posca. Everybody knows what they are. But let's have a little looky at the Malibu inks. I use that little teeny tiny brush. This brush is so tiny. I don't think I actually have a brush this small. But the ink definitely does feel like ink. It's not like really thick or really gloopy or anything. Let's just try a little bit of water. I mean, this is not the best brush to try and do a green in, but it waters down nicely, which is what I would expect. Now let's do the orange. Look at me being all impatient. It's a nice orange. And we'll just try the yellow. I find these inks a little weird because they're just a flat cap. There's no dropper like you get with the Liquitexes. So that's the only thing I find sort of slightly weird about these. That's a nice, this is what I call a banana yellow. Again, that's nice. I like the colour selection as well. I think people have got different colours, so everyone's not got the same one, which I thought was quite nice. That's usually what Artsnacks do in their normal boxes, but I didn't realise they did it in their collections as well. But yeah, they're the only ones I'm gonna try. They're quite vibrant as well, the inks. What does it say about the inks actually? What does it say? Add a pop of colour to your ink drawings with the Malibu inks. These ultra brilliant pigment inks. They can be completely dissolved in water even after drying. Okay. Making creative possibilities endless. These bright hues can also be mixed together. So have fun experimenting. Okay. Oi! Okay, so that's my unboxing video for the Inktober collection, and you've also had my opinion on the whole situation, whether you wanted it or not, and also you've got my plans, or rather no plans for Inktober. I am trying to think of a video to do for Halloween. I'm still scratching my head a little bit about what I want to do for that. I mean, I've had a fantastic idea, but I've left it too late, so I'm going to try and do it for next year. But for me to get the materials this year, it's too late, and I need a lot of time beforehand as well to do it. So yeah. Always last minute planning. So yeah, I'm trying to think of something to do for Halloween that's different to my other videos. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I hope whether you guys do Inktober or not is entirely up to you. I've got no qualms with anybody showing me their Inktober work, because there is some talent out there, some serious talent out there, and something that's going on with Inktober shouldn't sort of dampen your spirits a little bit. I think the main thing with me is just the fact that I just don't have the time this year that I thought I would have to plan it all out. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's so late, but I can't make the post people work any faster or stop them from sending my boxes on a holiday that I should be on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. So in the meantime, happy architecting.